This video sponsored by Meeple Movers. No minimum order, no subscriptions. Free shipping on every item, every day. At meeplemovers.com.
Hello and welcome to Brian's Got Game. I'm Brian. Today I've got a game called Raids. Raids is a 2 to 4 player set collection game by Matthew Dunstan and Brett Gilbert and is published by IELLO Games. In this game, players are Vikings sailing around the world, pillaging, fighting monsters, and selling goods. The turn order isn't clockwise, rather the player who is furthest behind. And since we're Vikings and we like to fight, this will surely make for a few skirmishes along the way. The game consists of 4 rounds with variable scoring conditions after each one. Points are also scored by collecting runes, selling goods, and fighting monsters. So let's check it out, and I'll show you how to pick up goods, how to collect runes, and how to pillage for more Vikings in Raids. To set up, place the world board in the center of the table, then place all of the little Viking guys next to it. Each player chooses a long ship board. They've got colors on them, so each player gets to choose one. And then they take the corresponding boat. Then take all of the super awesome metal coins and put them over there. Then sort the voyage tiles from 1, 2, 3, and 4. There. Then take all of the voyage 1 tiles and put them out into the world. So move these over to make room for something later. So then we randomly mix them up and then put them out on the board. We're going to start here. Then take the harbor tile and put it on the harbor space, and then shuffle all of the other ones, and then pick 3 more. Put them right here, face up. So we've got this one, it's got a little squid on it. We've got this one, it's got a barrel on it, and this one has an anchor on it. So I'll talk about those in a little bit. Put the rest back in the box. Alright, so then we start with the pink player, so you take the start players and put them from 4 to 1. So the person who's going to go first is out in space 4. Then everybody else fills in after that. Then the first player will get 1 Viking. Then the next 2 guys get 2 Vikings. And then the guy last gets 3. You're going to put them on all these little shields, because if you have so many Vikings you can't put them on your shields, then you can't get any more Vikings. That probably won't happen when you have an empty longship, but eventually you'll be getting things that lower your amount of shields or even get rid of some of them entirely. Only temporarily, of course. Then finally place as many Viking pawns as there are players in the Viking villages. Then put these on here. You're going to group them like this. There's 2 right there, and then 1 next to it. You are now ready to begin. So the game is played in 4 voyages. In each voyage you go around the world once. Then for the second voyage you go around it again, and so on. But then you use these different cards, which mix it up and add new things, stronger monsters and such. And then you score at the end of each round. This is the score, and then the others in order. These. So the first time, the first person back is going to get 6 points on this awesome, super awesome gold coin. And then 3, then 1. Next kind of awesome silver coin, and then the still super awesome copper coin. Then after that, the next round we're going to have the person who has killed the most monsters, then the person who has traded the most goods away. The ones on your boat doesn't count, the ones off do. Then the most anchors, which we don't have any of them now, but later they're the ports. Here's one. They're what let you trade your goods in the first place. The person with the most of those will get 6, 3, and then 1. So the person who is currently in last place gets to go next, kind of like golf. So this person is in the back, so he gets to sail first. So he gets to choose where he wants to go. We're going to start by going here. We're going to try to get this good. So then the next person goes. So the thing is that when you put your thing there, you don't get this tile until the beginning of your next turn. That matters because the next person can come and kick you off. So green is going to fight me for 1 Viking. So then I have to retaliate with 2, or I can't. If I can't or don't want to, then I just leave. He gets that, and then I'm going to go to the next one. This orange guy is going to go here for those sheep, and then the blue guy is going to fight the orange guy for that. So blue's going to give up 1 Viking, orange is going to fight back for 2, so then blue has to continue on. So then green gets to go again. He gets to pick up his tile, he's going to put it back in the boat over there. So then he gets to go next. Now there's no space between him and last place. If they could, those are removed. I'll show you in a minute about that. Then we're going to continue. We're not going to stop any of these. I get 1 guy. Spaces with your arrows, you can't stop there, you have to continue on. And I'm going to keep going actually. So here I have to fight or sacrifice a guy. I don't have enough guys to fight, I need 3. I'm going to sacrifice one of my guys to him and keep going. Here I get to take 2 guys because I'm the first one there. The second guy gets 1. I'm going to go here, get another Viking, then I'm going to stop here at the pigs. So I went halfway there, but now he doesn't get as many tiles. So then the next guy, he gets his sail, it's pink. Yeah. So the sail at the beginning of the next round is going to get me a guy for every sail I have. This I can sell it for 3 points later, and then I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to take this guy, and then I have to sacrifice a guy to the monster. I'm going to get 1, 2, and then I'm going to fight this monster. So I'm going to kill it by giving all my 3 guys. I killed it, it goes right there. 3 points at the end of the game. I'm going to stop at this sail. Alright, so at the beginning of this guy's turn, he gets his sheep, then he's going to go, he gets the guy, and then he's going to go here. So then blue goes. He gets a mast, his sail, and then there's a spot in between him and the next guy. So that's removed. He can't even get it at all. It goes back in the box. So he takes his guy, and he can fight him for that. We're not going to. We're going to kill this monster. Like that. And then we don't get anything here. Here, I got my guy. I can fight him for the pigs. Mass, I'm going to stop here. So axes. Axes make it, you need 1 less guy to kill a monster. So this guy would have only been 2 instead of 3. So we're going to go there. So then the next guy, orange, gets to pick this up. This is 1 point for every Viking you have at the end of the game. So we're going to get our Viking, and then we're going to fight green for 1. Green's going to fight back for 2. We can't put 3 to fight back, so we're going to continue on our merry way. Get another guy, orange, and stop with this next axe. So these runes, actually we're going to go for the rune. So the rune is if you have 1, it's 1 point, so they're exponential. 2 is 3, if you have 3 of them, it's 6, 4, 10, and then if you have 5 of them, 15. And then if you get a 6th one, it starts a new set. So again at 1, and you can continue through again if you happen to. So you just keep going, each player getting all the way through. Player's going to go there, gets pigs. I forgot to get that out of the way. This guy's going to go here, it's mast, pink. Pink gets this guy. And then blue's going to race to the finish. So he's the first one there, so he goes on the 1 spot. And he gets, oh yeah, so he was the first one there. Blue forgot to get that. And this guy. Okay, and then orange, this one's discarded. So orange could fight pink. Orange is going to do that. So he gets his rune. Oh, the rune's going on the side. And then he fought pink. That one, pink can't fight back, so pink has to go. Continue. He's going to fight green. Green's going to fight back. Pink finishes second. Then orange is going to fight green, so he gets that. Green, he fights. Green can't fight back. Green goes, then orange. Then we score. So blue gets a gold coin, 6 points at the end of the game. Pink gets 3, and green gets 1, and orange gets nothing. Put that over there. Then we're going to scoot all these back off, and then pick up the next one. So this one is at the end of this one, player with the most monsters killed gets it. Well, this guy had 2 sails. He gets 2 guys. This guy has 1 sail. He gets 1 guy. So then you go and put all the next voyage tiles out, and then you play another round, and then you do that 2 more times, Then at the end of the game, you're going to count up all your points. So you're going to do that by adding up all of your points on your killed monsters, on your coins that you have. You're going to add up all your points from your runes, and then you're going to add up points from your sold goods, and then getting points from the holders there. A lot of points for every Viking you have at the end of the game. Then the player with the most points wins. That's how to play raids.
Okay, I got my dad here for appearance opinion. So Dad, what do you think of raids?
I love raids. I think it is a much better Takedo.
So yeah, I liked it a lot. I think I do like it better than Takedo.
Yeah, so the two things that it really does is in Takedo, the last person goes, but you can't stay on the same place as somebody else.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, yeah, that kind of forces you to move along, but it also kind of really messes you up if you're playing with a lot of people and they take all the good stuff. So I really liked how you could match somebody's space and then toss out some Vikings and say, hey, you want to fight me? And then the second thing is also in Takedo, you can, if you get far enough behind, you can kind of just go one space at a time, just cleaning up. And maybe that's bad on the rest of the people who zipped right ahead and let you do that. But in raids, when it's your turn, you discard everything that's between you and the next person. Yeah. And so that really forces the game to move forward.
Yeah.
And so because of those two things, I kind of like this one a little bit better. Plus it's Viking.
You're not just people traveling around Japan.
Yeah.
All right. So components, you've got the wood boats, and then you have the tiles for all the different places. You got board. You got the super cool laser cut Vikings, and then
yeah, the little Viking meeples are cool.
And then the coolest part is all the metal coins.
Right. If those weren't enough, they threw in real coins.
Yeah. Well, they're not real coins.
Real
metal
coins.
The metal coins.
And they have some heft to them too.
Yeah, they're heavy. You pick up the box and you can feel just the coins.
Yeah, they did production quality on this one is right up, on par with IELLO games.
Because this is a IELLO game.
Which tends to be a cut above everybody else. But yeah, really good job on the component. I dig the coins.
I'm gonna buy 10 copies of raids, and then I'm gonna have all these coins.
Really cool.
And then the artwork is really cool. On board, the board is beautiful.
Yeah, again, just kind of the same thing that we keep seeing from IELLO recently is, the artwork is phenomenal. And this one's by Baboon, I think.
It is by Baboon.
And he, like you said, I mean, you could hang the board up as a piece of art. But no, the cover looks cool. All the other things are cool. Yeah. If you took it's one of the pieces or the games that you bought for the coins. You could put the board up.
Okay, yeah. We have 10 boards. And then the board with your boat on it, and then all the pieces that you buy put on there, and the artwork matches up. So that's cool too. I think even the clouds match up in the background, which is cool. Attention to detail.
I did not notice.
I think they do. I'm not 100%, but. Strategy. So yeah, you're gonna go fight people for the spaces you really want. It's kind of the strategy in this game.
Yeah. So this one is, I think I would categorize as more on a lighter side, but there is a fair amount of strategy based on where the tiles come out, because that's different every time.
If you have a lot of Vikings, and you have a lot of axes, on the last turn, just go all the way around the board and kill all the monsters. I know somebody who did that in one.
Yeah, or you could just go the Maholner route and try to get as many Vikings as you can.
Most people that won also do the Maholner route
and have a whole bunch of Maholners. So yeah, I mean, there's no really one way to do it. It kind of depends on what the setup is, where the things are, and that's what probably the number one thing that I like.
Who you're playing with.
And who you're playing with, yeah. Are the decisions of, okay, I'm going to go and pick up an extra Viking here. If I skip that, and then I got to toss a Viking out to the monster, and then I got to stop and get a rune, and this guy's going to fight me for a rune.
Yeah, just know when it's worth it to how far to go.
Yeah, and there was one time I played where I zipped, all the way around the entire board. I think it was because I did have some of the Mahoners on there, so I just zipped around, picked up all my Vikings, and then went back and forth. So the end game scoring also.
Yeah, those are big, and it's different every game. So
that adds to the strategy. So you lay those out at the beginning, so you have an idea of what you want to save up for. You didn't really flip over a lot of the tiles during the how to play section, And near the end of the game, in round 4, there's a lot more ports.
Yeah.
So knowing that would kind of help you, so you're not fighting over selling all your goods in rounds 2 and 3. If you know
there's a bunch of them
coming out.
So, yeah. Raised by Yellow. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite games last year because it's light, it plays really fast, and it just looks gorgeous. If you like Takedo and you like Vikings,
Viking Takedo.
Go check this one out. I mean, if you like Takedo and you like the Japanese theme, then by all means stick with Takedo. This one there's a little bit more player interaction. They're kind of going back and forth at each other. It's not as zen feeling, which I know a lot of people like about Takedo.
There you go. Yeah. So Raised by Yellow. Thank you for watching. Brian's Got Games. Like us on our Facebook page. Send us a tweet at Brian's Got Games. Visit our webpage, briansgotgame.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian. This is my dad. I'll see you next time.